Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel, and let's go straight to Oscar SUDI. The remarks that Oscar SUDI made. I don't know whether Oscar SUDI knows that the remarks that he keeps making are baseless and could backfire on him. In 2007, 2017, those elections, 2013, these elections were marred by irregularities. It was believed that theft could have been there, even though there are no evidences that could actually, but in 2017 there was sufficient evidence. That's the reason why another election had to be conducted. But in 2013, 2007, despite the fact that there was some evidence, but IBC declined to conduct another election because the court did not give that permission. So this time around in 2017, elections were overturned by the Supreme Court after NASA successfully contested the elections. But again, you know what happened? There was a boycott of the election, so NASA did not participate, but Jubilee participated and maybe Third Way Alliance. The law requires at least two parties to be there. Now, Oscar SUDI, initially they were talking about there being a deep state. Oh, no, they were talking about there not being a deep state, that elections cannot be stolen because there is nothing like a deep state. But the recent remarks that Oscar SUDI has been making, especially when he attacked Mucheru over the KIMS kit, are a proof enough that the Kenya Kwanza Alliance are beginning to feel that this election could go the other way. It could go Azimio's way. So perhaps these allegations of, perceived theft, these perceptions, or rather these allegations, are now coming in their numbers. So Oscar SUDI said that John Mucheru is planning to import KIMS kits, which are going to be powerful, more powerful than IBC's KIMS kit. These allegations are not just things that one can just wish away like that. These are strong allegations that can cause problems when the final results are announced. John Mucheru in a previous interview said that he does not have plans to steal anybody's election results. Doesn't have plans to steal Ruto's or Raila's, but he said that the only plan that they have is to protect Raila's votes. That was significant in that time. But this statement, if you look at it again, you realize that there could be something. Does it mean that in 2017 they didn't protect Raila's votes? Perhaps that's why there was those kind of the level of irregularities, because John Mucheru said we will protect Raila's votes against who? Against whose interference? Probably against Ruto's interference. So that means, I don't know, but the message that I get from that statement, I hope you also get the same message, that could be Ruto was planning to steal Raila's votes. Or could it be that when results are relayed, that these people swap, the system swaps the results, so that if I get 4, you get 6, then I get your 6, you get my 4. Could that be the reason why, John Mucheru said that he's going to protect Raila's votes? That's the only task he's going to do? I think that statement, when you come and link it with the statement from Oscar SUDI, leaves us with a lot of questions without answers. Because could it be that in 2017 some superior kits were bought, ones that were sending results? Because I remember when courts during that election, during the court process, the results were still streaming in. So perhaps that was another reason for people to worry. Where were these results coming from? Because elections had been done, announcement had been done, the provisional results have been submitted, but still results were streaming in. So perhaps that explained that there was something happening somewhere. With the automated systems, it's very easy to steal. You can just come up with a small program that just replicates, just sends results. So if you don't stop this program, it will still send results, send results until infinity. So during the court process, court had actually issued a directive for the server to be made available. We think that was not accepted. IBC did not do that. There were a lot of excuses that until today, that's why server has never been accessed, that server, so that information we the public were privy to. So Oscar SUDI's remarks are baseless. They are baseless and should be treated with the contempt it deserves. Because when you start to purport that KIMS kits will be bought by Joe Mucheru, which will be superior to IEBC, meaning when IEBC's kits, when the personnel try to relay information, whether the returning officer, they try to relay information to the central server, that they will not function. The only kit that will function is the one from Joe Mucheru. So that means Joe Mucheru with the team, that's what SUDI is saying, with the team will be seated somewhere, and then they'll be relaying fictitious results to the IEBC servers. Oscar SUDI has been known for making remarks that are baseless. Perhaps there's a time when he used to attack Matiang'i, used to even attack DCI. So Matiang'i warned him that if you continue to attack the government that is protecting you, we will withdraw your security. I think that's the time now Oscar SUDI decided to shut his mouth. So he wasn't talking as he used to. So these latest remarks, are the reasons why we are now concerned as analysts. We think that these politicians could be preparing a basis for some kind of chaos, so that when the time comes whereby elections are being relayed, then the people will want to imagine that results were not true. This result were fictitious. Remember, Kenya Kwanza have been saying that the Azimio One Kenya Alliance are planning to steal election. They keep talking about theft of results. There's a time whereby now William Samoei Ruto said 1 million plus votes were moved from his base. Now the question is, how did he know? So that plus this aspect of a KIMS kit, superior KIMS kit, plus the aspect of Joe Mucheru saying that they will protect Raila Molo's votes, already tell us or indicate that there's a grand scheme to steal votes from by the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. I think these people could be scheming something. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, do you think those remarks from Joe Mucheru about protecting Raila Molo's votes, these remarks from Oscar SUDI about Joe Mucheru acquiring superior kits, the ones which are so powerful than IBC's, so that when the IBC try to relay the results, then these kits from Joe Mucheru are likely to be the ones that will relay the results. Then the aspect of moving 1.1 million votes, because I remember in a previous interview by the presidential the debate committee, IBC was put to task, Hassan and Chebukati. They were put to task to explain how they know, or whether they know that, or how did William Samoei Ruto get access to that information. Chebukati said, I don't know. When they were put to task about arrival of ballot papers, Chebukati again said, I don't know. So IBC portrayed incompetency and lack of information during that interview. But that's not our point of discussion tonight. What we feel or what we believe is that Oscar SUDI could be insinuating that in 2017, there was movement of votes, of voters. There were procurement of superior kits. Then votes, Raila's votes were stolen because Joe Mucheru said his main task is to protect Raila Amolo's votes. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you're viewing our channel for the first time, please take a moment and subscribe. And if you're a regular viewer, please take a moment and give us a thumbs up. You can still hit the notification bell. And once again, I'd like to say, as we come to the end of the analysis, I'd like to say that we are targeting 3,000 subscribers. Please do help us share our channel widely, share our video widely, and keep watching our videos. And until we meet again, I'd like to say, be blessed.